Hmm. Let's get everything going so we can start talking spoilers for Avengers Infinity War. Avengers Infinity War. Spoiler talk. Woo! Come on, man. There we go. There we go. All right. So, we got that. Okay. Get that right there. All right. So we need to start talking spoilers. So for any of you that have already seen Avengers Infinity War, this is the place for you. Because we're going to start talking spoilers. For those of you that have not seen it, then you watch at your own risk. Okay? Let's start talking. So, I'm going to run off everything that I can remember. Everything that I can remember. Alright? The first thing I thought when I got out of the theater, besides, wow, oh my God, was, where the fuck was Hawkeye? Where was Hawkeye at? Hawkeye wasn't in the whole damn movie. So I'm going to assume that he is off on some other mission of sorts. And we shall see him in the next movie. Who knows, maybe he'll have like a really big part because no one really gives a fuck about Hawkeye. But I think for him to be pinnacle and maybe beating Thanos or, having like a really big intro when he comes in would be off the chain. Where do I start? The movie starts off and lets you know exactly what the tone is right away. Okay? Thanos is bodying people from the beginning. Alright? And the first person that is killed is, I forgot his name, with the special eyes from Thor. Looking like the dude from X-Men with the dreads. Yeah, I know who I'm talking about. Yes. He gets stabbed through the chest. Because he ships off, he teleports the Hulk. The Hulk was getting his ass handed to him by Thanos. Handed to him. Calculated punches and kicks from Thanos. Just like super soldier type ducking. Just yo, fucking the Hulk up. The Hulk had no chance, at least at that point, for messing with Thanos. Okay? And Loki tries to turn on Thanos and tries to stab him in the throat with a magical dagger. And Thanos saw it coming, picked him up, cracked his trachea, boom, into Loki. The funny thing is, there was a kid that was trying to, I guess, spoil the movie for me. He was trying to spoil it maybe for everybody. And he was on like all my comments on this one. He was saying, Loki dies. And I was like, dog, like everybody thought Loki was gonna die. Who do you think you're fooling? You know, whose day do you think you're ruining? Alright. So I was like, I'm gonna be random. I'm just gonna go through things that I remember, things that I can talk about with y'all. Thor got his eye back. Well, he got an eye back. Okay, and when Thor made his entrance on the battlefield, that was off the chain. That may have been one of my favorite, if not my favorite part, or at least favorite entrance. When he came in and he threw the axe, and I was like, God damn. Stormbreaker? I keep wanting to call it Windbreaker. But it's Stormbreaker, right? Yes, Charlotte. You saw it twice. I may see it tonight or tomorrow again. But, yeah, that was off the chain. The fights were off the chain, like with Thanos. Remember when Thanos was fighting Tony, Spidey, Star-Lord, Mantis, Drax, and Doctor Strange? That was a good fight, man. That was a good fight. And guess who fucked it up by getting too emotional? Star-Lord. They almost had that big mitten off of him. They almost took that big mitten off of his ass. They had it. They had it. And when Doctor Strange went into the future, at one point they caught him in a trance. He was just, he's floating. He looked at every possibility that they had of which way things would go. And I think he gave some astronomical number when they asked. He said, well, how many did you look at? And he said something like 21 million. Like, he looked at all these different aspects. And he said, and Tony was like, well, how many did he win? And he said, 1. So you knew that part where Thanos, where Doctor Strange offered up the time stone for Tony's life. You know, like, I knew right there. I was like, this is how they have to win. Like, I knew it. I was like, this is how they have to win, because he wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? But he knows, because he's seen all of the different circumstances in different ways. You know what I mean? 14,605,000, huh? Yeah. So, and when he stabbed Tony, I was like, okay, so this is it. This is it. We was expecting Iron Man to die, and he didn't die. It's like, okay. Like, no, like, look, put it this way. The only people that I thought were going to die was Loki. Put it this way. The only ones that I was kind of sure about, I felt, was Loki and Captain America. And I was only right about one. Man. Again, for those of you coming in that are watching, if you have not seen Infinity War, you shouldn't be watching this, because this is spoiler talk. This is all spoiler talk, baby. So, Cap doesn't die. He goes head to head with Thanos. No, he didn't have the Power Stone. I knew his eyes didn't change color. I just knew it was a different angle. I knew that shit. Thanos just overpowered him and punched him. That's it. You remember the part when Black Panther and Captain America were running side by side, except Panther was a little bit ahead of him? They were killing him. What if they was out? I was like, oh shit, it's off chain. And that's what I mean. Yo, listen. You don't see Hulk no more in the movie. except for in the beginning. You don't see him no more. So that's what I mean by when Marvel, and I think it's smart. Marvel shows us trailers, gets us amped, but with them, you don't know what you're going to see anymore. Because with Thor Ragnarok, they showed him and he wasn't missing an eye in the trailer. Also, when he knocked the Hulk out with the lightning, that damn God Berserker lightning, they don't show you that in the trailer. It makes it just look like he hits him with a regular punch. There's just certain things. And like in the movie, they did not show when Thor holds his hand up and you see the lightning and Groot, not baby Groot, but teenage Groot. Yes, your name's baby Groot. Okay. You don't see that part. They don't even show that part. I guess they cut it maybe for time, but it would have been nice to see him do that. But Groot put together Windbreaker, put together Stormbreaker for him because they needed a handle, and he made a handle out of his wood for Stormbreaker. I did and I didn't expect him to kill Vision like that. He ripped that stone right out of his head, didn't he? Made him a piece of lifeless vibranium. Just wow. Just turned him into a fucking doll. I was just like, oh wow. And Thanos reversed time because the Scarlet Witch destroyed that stone in his head. And he exploded. He thought like he was totally eradicated. And because he had the time stone, he ran back time, then ripped it out of his head and killed his monkey ass. Yeah. So that's how that went. Let's see, what else? Silver Surfer was not in it. Wolverine was not in it. Quicksilver was not in it. Which you probably saw in all those things was, laser fire. You know what I mean? That's all you probably saw. Let's see. Okay, so who dies that I can remember? Loki, the black time teleportation dude from Thor. Oh, at the end credit scene. Why am I getting his name? But Samuel L. Jackson and the white chick that's always with him. They're starting to see all this chaos. Like these people almost crash into them. And all of a sudden helicopters are falling out of the sky. Because Thanos wiped out half of humanity. So all these people are just dying on the spot. And the female, she starts to fizzle away. And then all of a sudden, you don't think it's going to be him, because it seems like half of everybody. So, you know what I mean? But all of a sudden he does. He starts to fizzle away and shit. And he pulls out this like old school looking beeper and hits it. And it's calling Captain Marvel. That's who it's calling. And that's how the movie ends. But, okay, so them two die. Black Panther dies. The Winter Soldier dies. Gamora dies. Drax dies. Mantis may die. I don't remember for some reason. I don't remember. I guess Falcon dies. Yeah, Falcon dies. I think. Yeah. Doctor Strange dies. I gotta tell you, the saddest death the saddest death was Spider-Man. When Spider-Man died. That was the saddest because there's this whole, he was scared. He was this scared teen talking to his, mentor. Like, I don't want to die. I don't feel right. I was just like, God damn, man. Tony is holding his own hand in the trailer. It's so genius the way they cut these trailers and did this. The way he's holding his hand makes it look like it's somebody else's, He's like holding his hand like this. So it would look to you like it was somebody else's hand that he's holding. But no, it's his own hand that he's holding. All that flipping you see Spider-Man doing through all the junk. Dun, 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 dun. At the end of the trailer, it don't look like that. He's got on the Iron Spider with the legs and everything. Yo, he was kicking ass. He was doing good. Remember that scene where he was like, I got you, and I got you, and man, he was trying to save everybody with the webs. Remember that? That was cool. I like that. And where Tony's fighting in the city and he shows up behind the dude's fist or whatever, that was cool. Yeah, Tony and that Mike, the what do they call it? The bleeding edge. That bleeding edge suit was off the chain. As far as what it could do with all the nanotechnology, making shields and all that type of stuff. That was cool. Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you. Black Order was alright. They didn't impress me. I like the dude with that big ass hammer sickle thing he had. I liked him. Kinda. Let me see here. What else? The ladies got their fight on with the Black Order chick, right? It was Black Widow and the bald chick from T'Challa's army. I think that was it. It's crazy that Cap didn't die. I really was expecting Captain America to die, but he didn't die. Let's see, who else? Hello, Courtney. How are you? Thank you, Ivan. For the tips. Your glorious gold rains down upon me. Ha ha ha. The way Captain America appeared in Infinity War was pretty cool. How did he appear, man? I can't remember. Yeah, let me talk to y'all now. Let me see what y'all remember. What do you mean he has Nebula? How did he get a hold of Nebula? Oh, yeah. Yes, right. Yeah, he was kind of standing in the shadows. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, she's on Titan with him. Yeah. Yeah. That's it, right? Yeah. Okay. Them too. Okay. Yeah. Yes, I noticed how all the original Avengers survived. I didn't think about it. Someone had to tell me. Like, um, I was just watching other movie reviews and spoiler talk, and someone mentioned it, and I was like, oh, I didn't even think about that. Like, because I wasn't. See, I don't go to these movies to really think that deeply about what's going to happen next and what does this mean. You know what I mean? Did Scarlet Witch die? Did she die? I can't remember. I guess she did. Since all the original ones survived, I guess she did. Ant-Man wasn't in it. Yes, of course I noticed that. Yeah, when he snapped his fingers, it destroyed the gauntlet. The gauntlet's like fried in a way or whatever. And some people think that Thanos is inside of the Soul Stone at the end, and he sees Gamora as a little girl, like that's her soul, and he's talking to her because he threw her off the edge of the fucking mountain. He had to give up the one thing that he loved to get the Soul Stone. So he threw her off the mountain and shit. And he was crying when he did it, I think. And some people think that she's somehow the key to getting everybody back, which may be true. It seems, feasible. Oh yeah, Red Skull. Red Skull was on that planet or whatever, showing him how to get the Soul Stone. Like, I've never been a fan of Red Skull. I don't give a fuck about him. I don't care anything about him. But when I saw him, I was like, that's Red Skull. So that's where he is. But there were people who were like, it's Red Skull! It's Red Skull! Some people love him, so. I don't think T'Challa was useless. I mean, he got his fight on just like a lot of other people did. I mean, it was a big movie with a lot of characters, and everybody had to play their part. So I guess whatever was the most important parts of the stories is what was told. You know what I mean? Everybody, I think, had a moment to shine, though, to do something. Either make a really funny joke or punch somebody, or, you know what I mean? I'm not unhappy with the amount of time characters got. I'm really not. Oh yeah. The dwarf, the guy from Game of Thrones, the dwarf from Game of Thrones played the dwarf that makes Thor's hammer. That was a cool scene. I like that. I really don't care whether they killed any of the original Avengers or not. It doesn't bother me at all. Like, oh, they ain't got no balls. I don't care. I still walked away from that movie blown away. So it shows me that the original Avengers didn't need to die for it to mean something. Not to me as a fan. Not to me. Strange and Black Maw. Or Ebony Maw. They should have fought more. I was fine with how much they fought. They fought enough. They had that whole street battle and everything, and the Cape saved Strange, and Maul wrapped him up, and I mean, they fought enough. I already talked about the end credit scene. Go to the beginning of the video. Yeah, Hulk got totally served. Oh, yeah. Pepper. He said Pepper didn't use her powers. Yeah, if she still has them, yeah, that'd be interesting. She hasn't used them. It's funny how a lot of people thought the way Tony got punched to the ground was kind of feminine, and then people thought that Pepper was actually in the Iron Man suit. I didn't think that. I was like, nah, he got punched. He got punched to the fucking ground. That's what happened. Thanos knocked the bitch out of him. You know. Oh, when Nick Fury started to fizzle away and die, he was just like, ugh, mother. so he did the Samuel L. Jackson motherfucker, but he didn't get to say it. Oh man. Yep, Spidey's death was the most emotional, definitely. And Hulk never wanted to come out. I don't know if tell you the truth, you know what? I think Hulk is scared. Hulk did not want to come out because Banner kept trying to get Hulk to come out and fight. He wouldn't come out. I think Hulk is scared of Thanos. That's what I think. I think Hulk is scared of Thanos. And he doesn't want to come out. Josh Brolin did a good job, man. Thanos is the best villain that they got, probably. Besides Loki, if you want to put them neck and neck as a tie, because Loki's built up a big fandom, and cult following and shit. He's good. But as far as just intimidating, imposing villain, Thanos is it. Thanos is the best villain that they have. Okay? So, I guess top 4, we got, let me think, how I'm doing, let me see. Thanos, close second, very close second, Loki. And then we got the Vulture and Killmonger. I don't know where to. I might put Vulture before Killmonger. I'm not sure, but they're all really close. All the other villains, I'm trying to think, did anyone really leave an impression on me? Omega Red, what was his name? Whiplash. Red Skull. Benzino, or whatever the fuck his name is, Dr. Zemo. Guardians of the Galaxy villains. I like whatchamacallit. I like the dude who put stone in the. I like him. Put the stone in the hammer. I like him. Ant-Man's villain. Tony Stark's villain. Mandarin. The fake Mandarin was the shit. Ultron. Ultron's alright. Ultron's alright. He's just not what we all thought he was going to be. To most people, Ultron was a letdown. Including for me. Hulk's main villain. The Dark Elves. The other villains are like... But they do have a good 4 of them. Yeah, 4. Even that fifth one with that dude, I liked him. Something was really imposing to him about me. I mean, about him, it's really imposing. Oh, Winter Soldier. Yeah, Winter Soldier was good. I like Winter Soldier. Yeah. So I'll put 6 villains on there. 6. Yeah. Yeah, I'll put 6 villains on there. I did like, and you know what? Hela wasn't bad. Hela wasn't bad. Hela wasn't bad. Hela actually was pretty good. I can't say that I really like her like that, but you know, if someone wanted to say, yo, Hela is on my list, I understand why. You know, I'm not gonna. But it's when people tell me Dr. Zemo or whatever his name is, dudes like that, I'm like, okay, whatever. I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, but to me, he wasn't a good villain at all. You know what I mean? Not to me. To me, he was a bum. I don't care what his motives were. Oh, but he had great motives. He had a backstory. Okay, that's great. That worked for you. It don't work for me. No. But yes, Winter Soldier was a good villain. I liked him. I did like Winter Soldier. Yeah. I keep forgetting because he's like a good guy now. So now. Yeah. Well, thank you, Skull. Thank you very much. Ronan, yeah, Ronan. See, I don't even know who Malekith is. Who the fuck is Malekith? Who the hell is Malekith? Huh? He's a dark elf? Okay. I mean, I don't know if Star-Lord acted out of character. I don't know if he acted out of character. I mean, that's the woman he loves was just killed. I mean, you know. Yeah, Strange could have gone back in time after that screw up, but Strange already saw all the possibilities. So he knew how things needed to go. Strange is the key to this, in a way, you know? Strange is the key. He knows how it's going to go. So once he saw things going the way he knew they needed to go, I'm sure, he was like, yeah, there you go. There you go. You know, I mean, Grayson, you called my phone twice earlier. When I called you back, it was busy. Yeah. Would you have 2 girls on there at the same time? When I'm done this live stream, you let me know exactly what you want to talk about. And unless it's Avengers Infinity War, we can talk about right now. Yeah. Hey, you shut up. Yeah. Yeah, honey, you rode Space Mountain last night. Don't make me make you ride it again. Yeah. Woo! Shut up. You cried because Thanos cried? Who's the psychopath in the comments? She cried because Thanos cried. Who is the sociopath in my comment section? Who is the person here that needs psychological help? Yeah, you crazy. I'm gonna run. If I run in, you see me at Comic-Con, don't come up to me and ask me for nothing, because I'm gonna be able to see the cold, lifeless death in your eyes, my lady. And yeah, see, and y'all the crazy ones. And she's a psych major. You see that shit? I'm watching you. Matter of fact, I'm a snapshot what you look like right now. Yeah. Snapshot that. There we go. I have to screen and I'm gonna crop that and blow it up so I know what you look like, just in case I see you while I'm out at any fan events. I was bothered when Spidey died, yes. So what's up, Blake? Anything specific? I mean, of course we can talk on the phone because we cool. But anything specific you gotta say about Infinity? That rhyme, don't hate the player, hate the game. Bars, nigga. Yeah, Thanos needs a Snicker. You damn right. You damn right he needs a Snicker, but it's too late. Man. I thought it was so cool how Thor defeated Thanos by himself. I thought that was so fucking cool, but we knew something was gonna happen. I was like, he's not done. You could tell. I was like, that was so fucking bad. Oh, you know what? I am gonna go see it again. I don't know if it's gonna be tonight, but if I don't go tonight, I gotta go tomorrow or Sunday or something. I'm gonna go see it in IMAX too. Cause I saw it in RPX, I think, theater, but I didn't see it in IMAX. I want to see it in IMAX. But that was a cool scene, man. Yeah, he's like, you should have gone for the head. He's like, I told you I would kill you for this or for that or whatever it was. Should have gone for the head. I was like, yo, he snapped his fingers. He snapped his fingers. No. Oh, man. Oh, and another thing with the trailers, they say things differently in the trailer than how it's actually said in the movie. Like when she's talking about the whole time she knew him and all that, she says it in a different tone, different manner, everything. When T'Challa is, engage all defenses and get this man a shield, he doesn't say it that calm. It's like, engage all defenses and get this man a shield. Like he's barking orders. He's getting people ready. Like you're talking about that's just the insignia for Captain Marvel. How you know it's going to be Secret Wars, pal? Huh? How you know? I'm assuming you know better than me, man. How did I react to yo? That's one of the parts where if you were sitting near me in the theater, you saw a Tyrone Magnus reaction. When Black Panther and him were running together, and Black Panther was a little bit ahead of him, I was like, woo! Yeah, I did that. That was the shit. That was the shit. Man, oh man. I tell you, boy, that was a good movie. And it's funny too, because the more I think about it, it's growing on me more. I may end up changing my score from a 4 to a 4.5. I actually may. But I'm going to see it again before I do that. Went by fast for being 2.5 hours, right? I wasn't bored at all. You said Gamora had the worst death because she thought she was safe. Well, yeah, I don't know if that was the worst death or not. Loki's was kind of fucked up, man. Imagine somebody choking you real slow, slowly crushing your damn throat. Like with her, that was a lot of screaming, on the way down, screaming in fear and betrayal and all that shit. But with Loki, I'm wondering which one's. That's a way to die right there. Your throat being crushed, man. Slow. You know, Gamora's. I mean, in real perspective, you throw somebody off a cliff, they fall rather fast. You know, I feel like she died faster. Plus, she hit boom. You know, I didn't see Loki's eyes pop at his head. The fuck out of here. Visions was the worst death because he died twice. Once by the woman he loved. Ain't that fucked up? Yeah, you might be right about that, man. That's fucked up. See, you know why I don't really care about Vision's death that much? Because he's an android. Like, I feel like he can't feel like that. But, yo, you have to be killed by the woman you love to save the universe. Can you imagine that? And your girl finally, your wife finally gets up the courage to pull a bullet in your fucking head. And all of a sudden, you wake back up to find the villain ripping your life out of you. Like, that's like, yo, that's arguably the worst death right there. Like, wow. Like, nigga, come here. You see, you thought you was gonna die. I need the Mind Stone, nigga. So if you don't mind, rip. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. Man. Yeah. Drax did. I saw some people complaining that Drax didn't have like a monumental moment, that he's just set for jokes. But I don't know. I didn't feel that way with Drax. I mean, Drax has been funny as hell. And we know he's really strong and powerful. He was going to fight Thanos. He was going to pull his fucking heart out. But, you know, and that was like a throwback. That was like an Easter egg because he has killed Thanos before by doing that. So, you know. But whatever. You know. Why is Gamora? Okay. Thanos never used the Soul Stone in battle. Okay. Yeah. And he was like, yeah, I would have watched that off. You know, I had to sneak it out in my head. Yeah. How long you been standing there, Drax? An hour. Remember, he was like, you know, it's like I can move so slowly, but no one knows I can see you eating that. And then it's like, I can't. And Mantis came around the corner. Hey, Drax. Practically invisible. Yo, you know what was so funny? At the end, and I knew it was the end, when Thanos was sitting there looking at the sunset, like he's sitting on the porch, chilling. Yeah. I did good. Yeah. For those of you that have seen Harlem Night, do y'all know what I'm going to say? For those of you that have seen Harlem Nights, do you know what I'm going to say, what that reminded me of? For those of you that have seen Harlem Nights, do you know what I'm going to say? The barbecue with the wife. What the fuck are y'all talking about? Thank you for the tip, sir. Nobody knows. Yo, there's a scene in Harlem Nights, it's Eddie Murphy movie, where this one guy is being seduced by a prostitute. And he's a bad guy. He works for the main bad guy. And the prostitute is busting his ass so much, she's like putting it on him, that he ends up in the middle, after the prostitute leaves his room, at one point, he calls the house. He calls his house. And his kid answers. And he's like, yeah, such and such. Put mommy on the phone. Hey, yeah, Dolores. Yeah, I ain't never coming home. Take it easy. And he just hangs the phone up on his wife like that. And he's just sitting on his bed like I just made a good decision here. That's what it reminded me of with Thanos after wiping out half the universe, sitting on his porch. Like, yeah. Yeah, that was the right thing to do. Oh, Groot died too. Yeah, Groot died too. Yes, I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah. See, now that shit's funny, ain't it, Lewis? That'll probably make that shit even funnier. Every time you watch Infinity War and that happens, you're going to think of that scene from Harlem Nights. Wait a minute. So Groot died. Did Rocket die? Did y'all see Rocket fizzle away? Rocket's alive. Okay. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Rocket didn't die. Because a lot of people were like, oh, yeah, well, the base Avengers were alive. But then that made me think, well, wait a minute. Does that mean that everybody else died? That's what made me think. I'm like, no, wait a minute. Rocket's still alive. Rocket's the only Guardian alive. Okay. Yeah, it would be cool if Tom Holland came back wearing the PS4 suit. That big white spider, that'd be cool. I doubt it, but it'd be cool. Yeah, because War Machine's still there too. You know what? To me, that don't really make it extra special. Like people pointing that out, like, you notice all the original Avengers are still alive. Yeah, but whatchamacallit's alive. You know, War Machine's alive. Rocket's alive. I mean, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but if all of them died and it literally was left with the base Avengers, then I'd be like, oh, that's interesting. All of it, oh yeah, everybody died except for them. Ooh, you know what I mean? But Nebula don't count. Nebula don't count. You know what I mean? Hawkeye. Yeah, Vision didn't fade. You're right. You're right. Vision didn't fade, but he was already dead of sorts. But that's interesting. You know, I assume they're going to find a way to bring him back. You know, someone said something about that T'Challa's sister may have found a way to kind of get part of his personality out before, you know, so maybe she was able to save him or copy him. You know what I mean? And that way she can put him back in. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, I thought Panther's bodyguard survived. Yeah. Yeah, her watching him die was crazy. Yeah, her watching T'Challa die was like, wow, man. And when I saw him fizzling, I was like, oh my God, they took Panther out. That'll make his return all that much better. Since, his movie's doing so well. For people to see him go, people are probably like, oh no. Yeah, we know, Spidey. Who got teleported to another world? Is that what you think, Blake? Or is that what you know? Excuse me, are you Tony Stank? Yes, this is Tony Stank. What are you still doing up, you psycho? Yeah, well, it didn't show Pepper fizzle away, so she might still be alive. Anybody they didn't show fizzle away, I'm thinking is alive. You get what I'm saying? But, they could have fizzled away off screen. We never know. I know. I know. I thought about that. I was like, Aunt May's going to lose it. Yeah, we didn't see Valkyrie, did we? She might have gotten killed. Yeah. She was on the ship with them, right? Hmm. You just a bearer of bad news, love. You know that? Not only are you a psychopath that cries along with the main villain, now you just rainy days, ain't you? Ain't you, Debbie Downer? Yeah, she's probably dead. She's probably dead, along with Korg and Pete, whatever that thing is we thought was dead at the end of Ragnarok, but he was still alive. Bob or whatever the thing's name was. Leave me alone, Hash. Get the hell out of here right now, buddy. We're talking about Avengers. We are not talking about the greatest Royal Rumble. Fuck the greatest Royal Rumble, nigga. That's what I was saying, Blake. I said, yo, Hulk was scared. Hulk is scared of Thanos. Yo, did you see them calculated punches and shit Thanos was hitting him with? Like them super soldier dodging, you know. Like Hulk had nothing for it. He said Thanos punched him in the throat. I'd be scared too. A throat punch usually scares anybody. You punch anybody in the throat hard enough, it's going to scare them. When you can't breathe or something. Yeah, he never got hands like that. Because Hulk is a lot of rage, or Hulk is a brawler. You know, Thanos is a schooled fighter. Yeah. He's like, come on, Hulk! Come on! No! He's like, what? I would have loved to see Deadpool show up in some form or fashion. I would have loved it. But maybe we'll see him in the next one. I'm thinking we will. I'm thinking we may see him in the next one. Because they're already talking about putting Wolverine in the fourth one at some point. So if we get Wolverine, then we got to get Deadpool. You know what I mean? Don't forget to let me know where you're going. No, you don't deserve to make no jokes. Because you cried with Thanos. Who the fuck cries with the villain? I really identified with Thanos' pain. You need your ass beat. You need to have many seats, Ms. Love. Have a whole lot of seats. Yeah, when Iron Man called Ebony Maw Squidward. That was funny. That was funny. Like, I didn't laugh like a lot of other people did. Like, a lot of y'all grew up on SpongeBob. So, but I didn't grow up on SpongeBob. I thought it was funny, but, I didn't think it was as funny as a lot of other people did. Think the Hulk will come out if Black Widow dies? Or if he sees her in danger, he'll definitely come out. You need to have several seats, Miss Love. I'm calling the cops when I get off. I'm like, yeah, her name is, it's UJD31D Love. Yes. Yes. You've pinpointed her IP address. All right, good. Thank you, officers. Pick her up. Don't hurt her. Just get her the help that she needs. All right. Tyrone Magnus out. Bald, 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 my eyes. Charlie just asked me, did I stay till the end? I'm not going to even answer that question. Let's see here. Thanos was a nice guy if you think about it. You know what? You a psycho too, Blake. You know what? I'm really considering our friendship right now. You know what I mean? Now, whenever I'm out rolling with you, you do something suspect, psychopath, crazy, I'm like, this is the nigga that said that Thanos was kind of a good guy. The fuck are you talking about? Huh? Now let me run into a girl that you used to fuck with, and she tell me, no, not he's a good guy, but he's just crazy. Oh, really? Tell me more. I'm gonna have the Thanos smile on my face. Tell me more. Please, tell me more. Shit. Yeah, you'll explain when we talk. Yeah, okay. Oh, God. How about that? Trying to set up some shit with some friends tonight. Red Skull appearing didn't shock me. I was just like, oh, it's Red Skull. It was a low level surprise. Red Skull. Oh, Red Skull. Okay. That's all it was for me. Some people were like, yeah, it's Red Skull. It's Red Skull. Yo, it's Red Skull. Oh, it's Red Skull, yo! That wasn't me. Fuck Red Skull. A cool Skeletor outfit, yeah. Yeah, Heimdall got killed first, right? Black dude got killed first. They went back to that bullshit. I didn't even think of that. Oh yeah, Loki got. Yeah, wait. No, Loki got killed second, right? Yeah, I knew you was going. I swear to God, I was waiting for you to say that. Actually, random ass. Yeah, they got killed off screen. It was just a bunch of bodies laying there when the scene opened. But who got killed first? Was it Loki or Heimdall? Which one was it? Y'all confusing me. Someone got stabbed. A white Asgardian got stabbed first. I'm not liking the fact that you got this photographic memory, love. This is scaring me. Okay? Watch what details that I speak of on here. Okay. That's right. That's right. Someone else said that shit. Someone quoted me on Twitter. They're like, if everyone had the drive that Thanos has, we would all be successful. Quote Tyrone Magnus. It's true. If all of us have the type of drive, if there's anything we can learn from that psychopath motherfucker, is that if you have a deep enough drive, you can achieve all your dreams. Did I hope? Oh, fuck, I didn't bring it. Hold on a second, y'all. Damn. Give me a minute. Okay, I'm back. I bought a bunch of groceries that I should have put in the refrigerator. They've been chilling, getting warm for hours. You're a sick fuck, Blake. You're a sick fuck. I'm watching you, bruh. I'm watching you now. Uh-huh. A lot of you wrestlers is crazy. I'm watching you now, bruh. I'm watching you. You and Love need to get together. She cried when Thanos cried. You two need to get together. You motherfuckers are real sympathetic to this dude. You felt happy for Thanos. Both of y'all need to get together. Love meet Blake. Blake meet Love. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, Love. Blake meet Love. Y'all should talk offline at some point, and then you get together. No, don't do that, because y'all have children. They will be a bunch of Thanoses and Thanises. Thanos and Thanises. No. Sorry. I'm sorry I ever mentioned it. Do not get together. Y'all the type of psychopaths that we read about in the newspaper. They're going on some killing spree together. Like when they caught this couple, the grisly scene was him carving the man's butt cheeks off while she was frying them in the pan with garlic sauce. They did this together, loved it together. They coincidentally both met in a psychopath type conversation on the Tyrone Magnus YouNow channel. He made jokes about it and they fulfilled it. I'm sure that Mr. Magnus did not know that he would be the instrument behind many people's deaths in the future. I'm Michael Brokaw signing off for CNN News. See? Blake already thinking of shit. We're going to name our son Darkseid. You want to see the t-shirt where it shows Goku giving like Thanos the last stone? Like, there you go. Now it's a fair fight or something like that. Or there you go. Now we can fight. Oh yeah, and Thanos didn't pull the whole moon down. Then he like crack shit off the surface and make that fly toward him. He didn't like pull down the whole moon. Rocket Raccoon gave him an eye. Alright, y'all. I think I've talked enough about this. It was good catching up with all y'all and having this Infinity War talk. I'll see y'all soon. You know what I mean? We'll see y'all soon. Batman, Ninja Batman will be up on Patreon. My Ninja Batman reaction will be up on Patreon today, sometime today. You know what I mean? 10 million subscribers. Woo!